Hey guys, it's Maddie and welcome back to my channel. I have a very exciting video. We are doing a book outlet haul, and at the end of the video I also have a few books I picked up from Valley Village that are very exciting that I wanted to share with you as well. I don't know if Book Outlet is only Canadian, but it is an online bookstore that sells discounted books, and they have a lot of new titles and it's very hit or miss. Like, they don't have a constant stock like Target or Indigo or Barnes and Nobles. They kind of just get in random shipments, and usually there is like a very low stock of them, quantity. But I got one book series and then 3 individual books. So I placed my order on Sunday, April 21st at 7:30 p.m. That's when I got my confirmation email that my order has been sent in, and the books were delivered yesterday, being Thursday, April 25th at 11:30. So like a 4-day turnaround, pretty much like 3.5-day turnaround since I ordered on the Sunday, and they were delivered Thursday morning, which is crazy. That is like so fast. Like, I was expecting a couple weeks, especially with like discounted websites and stores. I find sometimes the shipping can be a little bit longer, but that was incredibly fast and it was super easy. It came through Intel, so it was just left on my front door. They sent a picture to confirm and like have the proof and receipts that it was delivered where it said it was. No issues with delivery whatsoever. Now let's get into the books, and as I show you the books, I will kind of I'll talk about price and the quality of it, if there's any damage, scuffs, marks like that. So the first is the Inheritance Game trilogy by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This did come in a plastic wrap, but I had taken it off already because I wanted to inspect the books. And I paid $21.49 for this, and I'm also going to compare it to the Indigo price, and on Indigo it is currently retailing for $43, so half off. And the books themselves are in pretty good condition. Final Gambit does have, oh, I hope this will focus. Just on the bottom corner, there's a little crinkle, and a lot of them I've noticed, like the top, have some scuffing marks. But like I said, this was sealed, so I don't know if that's just like a manufacturing error then and not on Book Outlet, and maybe that's why it is discounted because of the imperfections. But the plastic wrap was actually cut on the top, and the cut went through the jacket, like the boxing of it. So there's a couple cuts there, but it didn't actually go through to the books at all. The casing is pretty beat up, honestly. But again, doesn't affect the quality of the books themselves. From my understanding, these are about, the Inheritance Games are about a set of brothers who are competing for their inheritance. Like, their parents have died, I think, and like left them money, but kind of like the Hunger Games where they have to compete for their earnings. Maybe, I don't really know, honestly. I've heard a lot of talk about it, but not a lot of what it's actually about. The next is a book I am so excited to own, and that is Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. This is my favorite of her books, and no creasing on the spine. Like, this book is in perfect condition, which I'm very relieved about because this was the one I was most excited for. So I'm happy to see that it came intact. Actually, I lied. I just noticed now. There is a very minor ding just right there. But that's me just being a perfectionist because I'm very critical when it comes to my books, and I like them to be perfect. Like, if I'm shopping and I would see a book with like a little scuff, I'll put it back and get one that looks more perfect. This book is about Elsie. I've done a whole video about this. I think it's titled Reading Books that have the word love in the title. It was back in February for like Valentine's Day, but Elsie is like this fake dater. Like, she puts herself out there for hire by men to fake date and bring her around like family functions or any event where they need a partner to go with them. And then she meets this asshole of a guy who ends up being the older brother of one of her favorite clients, and then they spark up a romance, and it's, I just love it. I love the banter in this book, the chemistry, like quite literally like science chemistry and romantic chemistry. It's my favorite. I paid $9.49 for this book, and at Indigo it is on sale for $23. And a lot of discounted books actually do have a black mark on them, either on the, usually it's on the bottom, sometimes on the top. So that leads into my next book, which is Full Measures by Rebecca Yarros. This one is in like perfect condition for the most part. The back cover is a little bent. There's like a couple kind of scratches on the front. Not scratches, but just like wear marks. And again, the black dot on the top. This will be my first of her books that's not romantasy. I've read like Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, loved them. So I'm excited to get into her more like contemporary romance. This is following an army brat and a hockey player. I don't know much about it, but I know a lot of Rebecca Yarros's contemporary romances are about army life because I think her husband is in the military, so she takes a lot of inspiration from that. This book cost me $10.49 and on Indigo it can be bought for $22.99. And the final book from Book Outlet is Too Late by Colleen Hoover. And as you can see, this one came from Walmart. This one was in the roughest shape, like the edges are kind of all banged up. There was a crinkled page, but I had it sitting under all the other books to flatten it out, so that wasn't a big deal. To be quite honest, I have no idea what this book is about. Just from the back, there's a drug trafficker and an undercover DEA agent. I don't know. I'm excited. The only book by Colleen Hoover I have read is Ugly Love, and that was like a while ago. I don't remember anything about it. I have It Ends With Us, but I haven't read it yet. So I'm excited. I feel like you either love or hate Colleen Hoover, and from what I can remember about Ugly Love, I enjoyed it. Like, I really liked that book. So we shall give this a try. I'm going to be picking that sticker off though, because that really bothers me. I bought this book for $9.99. The Walmart sticker says $14.24. I don't know if this is Canadian, American, no idea, because at Indigo right now it is on sale for $20. So I got 6 books for $54.02 and I got free shipping. I bought enough books where I qualified for it. So on Indigo, all of those books bought brand new would have been about $108, $109, give or take, which is crazy. So I paid less than half for these books, and they are, for the most part, like perfect condition, like condition you would find in Indigo, I would say. And now we get to the most exciting part, the 2 books I bought from Valley Village the other day. The first is Crescent City, and this is House of Earth and Blood, the first of this trilogy. The hardcover, like, I'm so excited because I have A Court of Thorns and Roses and I have the Throne of Glass series on pre-order from Amazon. So now I'm starting to collect this series. I haven't read a single one of Sarah J Maas's books. I have, I own almost all of them, but I haven't read a single one yet, so, because I'm trying to decide if I should start with A Court of Thorns and Roses or start with Throne of Glass. There's quite a bit of debate about what series to start with, and I don't think it really matters. It just depends what books you're more interested in. And I paid $7 for this. Like, oh. There is like a little bit of something on the cover, but nothing I can't scratch off, and like a little scuff on the corner, but all pretty great considering, like no rips, nothing. And the most exciting find of my whole book haul, the original cover of The Assassin's Blade in hardcover, perfect condition. Like this, there was a little bit of like candle wax on it, but nothing I couldn't just scratch off. I just can't believe it. When I saw this, I just about shit a brick because I was so excited. And when I saw the price, $6 frickin', and this, like, people are paying like almost $100 for this book. So when I found it, I almost cried, and I snagged it so fast off that shelf, like, but it's just gorgeous. And I think the one I have pre-ordered from Amazon is the paperbacks, but I don't know if, like, what cover it is. Like, it's one of the new covers, but there's like the two, there's like the more woodland themed covers, I would say, like the more simplistic, minimalistic type. And then there's also the one like with her face, but not like this. So this is so cool to own. I don't even know if I like the series or the books, but I own this. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!